All right, so we're in the backstage area of the Sacramento Valley Amphitheater. My Chemical Romance get ready to go on stage. I'm chilling with Phoenix right now from Linkin Park, and we're going to ask him some questions from the fans that we got earlier today. We're going to ask him some questions about Music for Relief, and we're going to ask him about just the hot weather in California, because you know all about that, don't you?
Yeah, I've had some experience with that.
Well, okay, so the new music video, what I've done, is focused on so many things, from global warming to rising gas prices to this guy right here. What's your name, sir?
I don't have a name.
He doesn't have a name, but he's going to fit in. He doesn't have a name.
Oh, you get it, Brad.
All right, Brad, come back another time, huh? Share some time with us. But that was Brad. But no, your new music video focuses on so much: rising gas prices, global warming, pollution, hunger, obesity. Now, was there a certain event that happened in the last couple of years that really made you guys start focusing more on these type of things?
No, it wasn't any one thing. I think it's a combination of factors, and for us, we're getting older, we're getting more mature, sadly. No, I think even more than that. It started with the tsunami in Southeast Asia. Off of that, we wanted to start something. We wanted to be a part of the process to help, and we started Music for Relief. We had been touring in the area. We'd been affected by the people we had seen and met there, and got that started up and running, and eventually saw the connection between climate change and natural disasters, and figured it was a good mix to try and see what we could do to help both at the same time. So Music for Relief grew out of that. It's our nonprofit organization, with its priority being helping people in natural disaster areas, secondarily being to attempt to lessen the effect of climate change.
Well, you guys already raised, what, over $2 million so far? I mean, is there a certain, I don't know, is there a certain goal you guys want to reach, or is it like an everyday kind of goal? Like even $1 donation, do you see that as a goal in this,
Yeah, we have goals as far as being an organization go, not necessarily monetarily, but more in just being able to ramp up to be more prepared to act quicker with natural disaster, and be a part of the process. We want to be able to have a reserve of funds to be able to be ready to go, when something does happen. And so that, it's not such much a number, but more of like a kind of getting all your ducks in a row and making sure everything's set up for, unfortunately, when the crap hits the fan.
Well, when Music for Relief, is this maybe when the time you guys started shifting, maybe the little change in the music back in '05 when you guys started this? Is that maybe you feel like that's when it went from kind of like a rock kind of rap to, I don't know, some modern like rock style?
Well, I think there's changes both in how we view the world, and at the same time there's also changes musically. And we never wanted to be, from even the get-go with Hybrid Theory, we didn't want to be pigeonholed into one genre. We wanted to be, able to do whatever we wanted, and we felt like we had achieved what we wanted with Hybrid Theory, and we felt like we had kind of continued with that with Meteora. But working on the latest record, on Minutes to Midnight, we really felt like we wanted to challenge ourselves to do something different creatively, and in the process, songs that were being written that sounded like they could have been on the first two albums, we set those aside and said, we're more excited about these other songs that sound like stuff we haven't done before. And so that's kind of how the music evolved. And then lyrically, Mike and Chester, it's more of a matter of just being more aware of what's going on around you, and kind of finding your own place in the world and commenting on that.
Right on. Well, it's an awesome album, by the way.
Thanks.
Now, I've heard in past interviews, you guys all, had your own hard drives. You guys went off and you guys wrote music, then you'd meet back up a couple times a week to see what everybody came up with. Now, Minutes to Midnight, obviously it worked out. Is this a certain, maybe another thing you guys might do in the future compared to other methods?
For us, we've always written kind of like a, I guess in the manner of a studio project.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Rubin, who we were working with, he actually compared it to how hip-hop production happens. The reason being, we never is not accurate, but we hardly ever get in a room and sit down and write, all six of us. We learned really early on that we don't have the attention span for that, and we drive each other crazy trying to do that. So it didn't work from the get-go. We've always been Pro Tools, we've always been writing using computers and hard drives and swapping ideas and building off of that. And yeah, it's just kind of how we write.
Awesome.
And this record, I mean, we tried even at a couple points to track live, you know, get all 6 of us in a room and try and get like that different feel. And you'll hear that in sections on the album. You'll hear areas where it's not as produced, it's a little more organic, but I don't think our writing process will ever really change much outside of that.
Right on. Now,
who knows?
We'll find out, huh? Stick around and see. Now, so we also on today we've been going around. We've been asking fans to send me some text messages, kind of get what what would they say to you guys? And they're doing a giveaway earlier when there was a contest. You had to be 18 years or older. You could come meet you guys. Well, this kid won. He was only 8. His name's Hunter, and he couldn't come see you guys, and he was kind of upset. But I told Hunter, I was like, "What kind of question you like to ask the guys?" And he wants to know. Hunter wants to know, what's your favorite comic book character?
I'm kind of a Wolverine fan myself.
Wolverine has the blades.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. I did go through a Batman phase, but I'd want to know what Hunter likes.
Yeah, Hunter.
I'm sure the comic books now have gotten pretty crazy.
Yeah, I want to know your opinion on this. Harry Potter is huge. He's actually bigger than Superman. What do you think about that? Bigger than Superman.
Yeah.
About that.
It's like the old, they used to do the, what is it, Mighty Mouse versus Speedy Gonzalez or something.
Speedy'd win.
Yeah, well, in a race he'd win, but in a fight, that's kind of, I don't know who'd win.
Flung around.
Same thing with Superman against Harry Potter. I don't know how Harry could really hurt Superman, but I don't know.
Well, hey, Hunter, all right, you heard it, all right? His favorite comic book character is Wolverine, so watch out for those blades and my uppercuts. I don't know why I'm doing that. Also, Proper Dose, they're a local Sacramento band, and they had they wanted to get some advice from you guys. They wanted to know,
Proper Dose?
Okay. And they want to know, what kind of tips can you give Proper Dose to help build up their fan base?
Is it D-O-S-E or dose as in like 2, like Spanish?
Crap. I wrote it down D-O-S-E, guys, so I'm hoping that's it. D-O-S-E.
You could change it to dose, like 2. Go for some, Spanish fans.
There you go, guys. See, reach out to different languages. If you're bilingual, trust me, you have a lot more advantages than other people. Seriously. Well, that was that question. Proper Dose. Check them out. You should check them out on MySpace. They got a MySpace.
Okay.
And another one came from, we'll call her Mary. Mary from the Corona Bar requested, what would you be doing now if you were not in the band Linkin Park?
Easy question, or easy answer. I'd be playing professional basketball. Probably playing center for the Lakers.
See, Shaquille O'Neal, you're lucky, dude.
Yeah, Shaquille's out of there. He's been gone for a while. But yeah, me and Kobe would probably be winning some titles. Kobe can't do it by himself.
I think Kobe's going to a different team. Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Hey, we got something right here that you signed earlier. You play Guitar Hero at all?
I have played some Guitar Hero in my day. I'm sad to say, though, I've been just pounded by a friend of mine's 5-year-old in the game a couple times.
Oh, dude. It probably starts off as like, okay, I'm being nice, and then he starts getting good, and then you start getting serious. Like, you want to beat him, but you can't do it.
He thrashes him. But, yeah, great game.
Great game. Okay, and this is the second day, and you have probably, like, what, 26 more days left or something? So you have a lot longer to go on this thing.
I know it's 6 weeks.
6 weeks, okay. And you guys finger-picked the bands. What was it about most of these bands that you guys... Why did you guys pick the bands that are on the lineup today?
Well, Chester and Rob do the most work as far as setting up the lineups. And, I mean, it's a pretty easy process. They go through the list of bands that are available, meaning either aren't already on tours or taken, and at the same time have an album or something that they're going to want to be promoting. They go through that list and start ticking off bands they think would make a good bill, and then we reach out and see if they're interested in doing it.
Right on, man.
Yeah,
well, hey, I mean, best of luck to everything. Minutes to Midnight, go get it, okay? Music for Relief, go donate anything, okay? If you have 5 cents, $1, anything can help. Go out and plant a tree. Go do anything. Go buy this band at Projekt Revolution for $2. It's great, and it looks good on you, too. Green could go on anybody. You like green?
Yeah, green goes with everything.
What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green, exactly. All right, man.
Such a bad setup.
Yeah. All right, man. You take care, huh?
You too.
All right. You heard it. We're here. We're going to be leaving. This guy's awesome. Synthesis.net. Peace.